Now, you know, if I was done living in the States, I carry in this back, I want back my money. This is so ridiculous. Like, it's so expensive for things to be doing this. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. For today's video, it is the much anticipated full face of Charlotte Tilbury makeup. Ever since I shared my Sephora haul videos, the amount of y'all have been in my DMs on Instagram, especially, just like, when are you gonna do this? Because we're so excited for it. And trust me when I say I am just as excited to dive into all of these products today, so we can finally, you know, spill the tea. But first, I need to announce the winner of my little holiday giveaway that I had going on for the last week. Yeah, in my Sephora haul, I announced that I was giving away a little Natasha Denona palette and some other little items, all of them packed right here. And I am so happy to announce the winner is Jerome. Yay! Oh my god, I am so excited. Like, literally, when the random name picker app that I use, not app, website that I use, and I saw your name came up, I was so ecstatic because I have just been seeing your name everywhere, all over my socials. You've been so supportive and just genuinely nice to me, and I appreciate it so much. I appreciate your support and just you watching my videos, commenting, always DMing me. Thank you so much for your support. So I really hope you appreciate this little holiday gift. So make sure and DM me so we can get you your prize. And thank you so much to everyone who entered. I truly appreciated your comments, seeing what Christmas means to you. It was all very touching, but don't be discouraged. There will be more giveaways in the future. And with all of that being said, let's jump straight into this full face of Charlotte Tilbury makeup. So I'm starting off with a clean, fresh face, except for my brows. I did use my Makeup Revolution pencil for that because I had to draw the line somewhere when I was buying all of these Charlotte Tilbury products, because child, you all know this brand isn't cheap, and I could not for the life of me spend the money on her brow pencil and her eyeshadows. Like $53 for an eyeshadow quad, 4 little eyeshadows. I couldn't. So there's no eyeshadow and no brow pencil, so we're gonna make do with what we have here. So I have everything else except those 2 things. So to prep the face, I'm gonna start off with their magic serum. This went viral on TikTok, and honestly, like, the reviews were so pretty to look at because this literally gave like glass skin. It's like a glowy serum. It smells nice, kind of skincare-ish, but a little perfumey at the same time. So I was actually reading this has like a lot of skincare benefits in it as well, like niacinamide, vitamin serum, polyglutamic acid. Did I say that right? I don't know, but they're supposed to give you like glass skin effect. It feels nice, like it's a nice lotiony kind of serum. Oh yeah, y'all seeing this glow? Okay, that is really pretty. It actually feels really nice too, but I feel like the glow recipe niacinamide dewdrops does the exact same thing. Just saying. Okay, so right off the bat, this serum has sunk into my skin, and I was really surprised by that because I thought it was gonna sit on my skin to give like this glass effect, but it is just leaving behind this pretty glow. And yeah, there's like literally nothing, no residue, so I love that. I honestly feel like I can apply foundation over this because it does feel like a primer, but I still want to use their magic cream. This is so popular, so I wanted to see what it feels like. It smells nice, kind of perfumey. Oh wow, this is thick, like it's like kind of hard in the jar. Like wow, I thought it was like whipped, but all right, that's good, I guess. Yeah, it does have like a slight perfumey scent, nothing strong at all. Like, I could just feel these US dollar bills on my face, girl. Okay, I really like the moisturizer so far. Again, everything is just so lightweight and sinking into my skin, so love that. Next up is the Hollywood Flawless filter. I've seen people use this multiple ways, but the way I saw Charlotte describe this is best to use it under your foundation, kind of like a primer. So this is supposed to be like a glowy, like give you a youthful glow, but it's like a glowy primer basically. So I don't know, I hope I'm describing that right, but I'm just doing what Charlotte say, right? And I genuinely don't know how much of this I'm supposed to use. I'm just gonna start off with this because I am going in with foundation after. Oh, that is pretty. Ooh. Y'all know I very much like lightweight glowy makeup. So honestly, I could probably wear this on its own. It's giving me like glowish skin tint vibes, but just a little more lightweight. Definitely no coverage at all, but it still has like a tint to it, so it's a glowish tint. Honestly, this would be really pretty to wear under a matte foundation. So we'll see how it goes, because the foundation that I'm gonna use today is a matte one. Now for the foundation, isn't this packaging just everything? Like, it screams expensive, which it was. And this is in the shade 10 Neutral. This is supposed to have a matte finish, so I'm gonna start off with like a pump and a half. Oh yeah, I think that might be a good shade. We'll see. I don't care if I have to find angel tears to mix in with this foundation to make it work, because child, I'm not letting this thing waste at all. If it's the wrong shade, you will just see me looking like a oompa loompa out there, because I am not wasting this. I'm going back in with my brush. Hold on. Tell me where this is neutral. It is very warm. Oh, it has a nice smell to it. Is it like perfumey cucumbers? Yeah, it smells nice. It's not like offensive like the Huda Beauty one, the original one. No, it's not crazy like that, but holy shit. You're seeing this coverage, and I didn't use all of it. This is like a pump. Like, my skin looks so smooth. Everything just sinks in. Wow. I mean, the way this is just sinking into my skin is honestly unbelievable, and I hate this. I cannot afford to love this expensive brand. So I just took what was left on this little plastic palette and just dotted where I wanted a little more coverage on my nose, and I'm just blending it with my finger. And look at that. You need to tell me you all hate how this foundation looking, because I cannot afford this. Moving on to concealer. This is their Magic Away liquid concealer. It's one of those sponge applicators that everyone complains about. Okay, I didn't turn this enough. Y'all, so I've been turning and look at what is going on now. Which, this is why this applicator is trash and so much people complain about it. Charlotte, I want back my money for this concealer. What garbage is this? I was cranking and nothing was coming up on the sponge, and all of a sudden it come pouring out like poop. What is this? Oh. Okay, so I definitely have to empty this in a little pot somewhere, but this is not wasted. Honestly, that is very disappointing. Like, holy crap. I mean, for the kind of price point, this is ridiculous. It is quite a thick consistency though. Now, you know, if I was done living in the States, I carry in this back, I want back my money. This is so ridiculous. Like, it's so expensive for things to be doing this. I see why people were pissed with this concealer packaging. She really needs to work on this. I'm using my Laura Lee Los Angeles brush to blend out this concealer. Holy crap, it's very full coverage. It's actually reminding me of the Anastasia concealers, the new ones. So I like it. I must say I did really well shade matching myself online. Thank God. Oh no, the rain is coming back. You know what? Rain does only stop cricket, so we're moving on to the powder. If I have to scream, I do apologize, but that is what's going on. So this is their Genius Magic Powder. This is a soft focus, light diffusing, loose powder, and I got the shade Fair Medium. I believe at the time of the sale, this was the only shade available. I think they had one more shade, which I probably should have gotten. It was called Dark. So I'm just gonna dump this out in here. And lately I've been using these puffs from Amazon to set under my eyes and just my face in general, and I'm telling you, it is a game changer. I have not used sponges like for months at this point. This gives you like such a blurring, smoothing effect. This powder has a smell and I'm trying to figure it out. It smells old. Like something from my childhood, but what? I don't know. But holy crap! Y'all, look at the difference. So this is my under eyes right here, without powder, with powder. This thing is so finely milled. It is very smoothing. Like, holy crap! And actually, the shade is not bad. So, yeah, wow. And I feel like the more I press it into my skin, like the better it is looking. Everything I use so far from them is very lightweight, so I like that. So I'm basically just setting my T-zone with this loose powder, and then we'll test the pressed powders. Okay, honestly, I really was not expecting to like that loose powder so much. Like, it still has that soft glow effect on the skin. Like, it's not too drying, but it is matte, but with a sheen. I hope I'm making sense, but it does mattify the face, but it doesn't have me like dry or crepey. It's just very like flattering. That's the best way I could describe it. And honestly, I can totally get away with setting my entire face using that loose powder, but I have the ever so popular Airbrush Flawless finishing powder, and this is in the shade Tan. So I'm gonna use this to set everywhere, like just all around my face. Oh yeah, I needed back that little warmth in my cheeks area, so that's nice. So I'm just like lightly dusting this powder everywhere, and then I'm gonna take the mini size, this is in the shade Medium, to just brighten up under the eyes. Woo! God damn! Oh wow. Oh wow. Another brand I love that I can't afford. Great. You'll see how that like little touch just brighten up this area. Like, damn girl, I have nowhere to go, and I'm gonna wash this off as soon as I done. Madness. This is so nice though. Time to add some warmth back to this face. This is her Airbrush bronzer in the shade Tan. This is so big, but they said it's for face and body, so that's why I really wanted to get my hands on her contour wand and the cream blush. Oh my god, they are sold out everywhere, like on her website, Beautylish. I check up to Nordstrom, everywhere is just sold out of this product. It is so viral, it is insane. But I'm just taking this little fan brush here from Laura Lee, and I'm just gonna lightly bronze the face. I just touched my face twice, and bitch, I'm bronzed. Like, is it a brush? Like, damn, this bronzer, dare I say the shade is better than a Fenty Caramel Cutie. Shh, don't tell Riri I said that. But okay, this is really giving. Like, let me see if the next side does it. Like, blends easy, I mean, like, Gil. Okay, right off the bat, go and get the bronzer. Like, I'm not even fronting. Get the bronzer. If you don't want to get anything else, get the bronzer. Like, get the bronzer and get this brush. Okay? I am honestly praying for your bank account right now because I know y'all trust my reviews and y'all will go out and want to get it. And I love it. Go get it. We can be broke together. I mean, come on. Moving on to blush, which is probably my most favorite part about makeup right now. This is their Cheek to Chic blush in the shade Intense. So it has a kind of sheen shade in the middle. So I think when you swirl them together, it'll give that kind of sheen effect. But there's a lot of kickback in this pan. Was not expecting that on my light t-shirt, but let's see. Ooh, that is really pretty. I dunked my brush in there, so got a lot of pigment coming up, but that is a really pretty color for my brown skin. Love this kind of mauve shade, and it looks very natural on the skin. Like in camera it looks a little more intense, but in person it's not that crazy. Like you can't build it up. I don't want to. Like I just want it to be like that flush of color, but this is really pretty though. Like just put a little bit on my forehead, why not? Okay, so this is more or less it for all of their complexion products, but I do want to test out their push-up lashes mascara, which is again another viral product. So I'm gonna quickly do like a little eyeshadow look, very basic, very simple, because I truly want to test how these look on my very stubborn lashes. So I'm gonna do my eyes off camera real quick and come back. So I'm back with something super simple on the eyes so that we can still see the actual lashes, how they look. So I'm gonna give them a curl, and I'm gonna do one eye at a time to see the full effect. So this is what the applicator looks like. It's really interesting because it's like flat, but there are a ton of bristles at the sides of it, so hopefully it separates the lashes. Okay, immediately I'm seeing a lot of length. And yeah, it's separating my lashes really well too. And it's a dry formula, so really nice to work with. So this is one coat so far. I'm gonna give it a second coat. Okay, so this is the second coat here. Like I really like the way this has separated my lashes. So gorgeous. Let me do the bottom lash and see what happens. And I like the formula too. Like it's a dry formula. Normally I don't like dry formulas, but look how that separated his bottom lashes. Finally, moving on to the lips. This is their Pillowtalk set in the shade medium. Oh lord, y'all know I do not splurge on lip liners, but because this was like a mini set, it wasn't that bad. Now for the lipstick. It does smell really nice, like cake. Okay, the lip shade is totally flattering. Now for the final step, which is the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Again, this is another viral product. This is supposed to set your makeup for up to 16 hours and keep your makeup looking fresh as if you just applied it. So we'll see. Here goes. I'm gonna dry my face, fix my hair, and come back for my final thoughts. I'm gonna start off my final thoughts by saying I have never seen my complexion look this good. I swear to God, this has to be one of the best complexions I've ever seen on myself. Like my face looks literally flawless, which is what this entire line and brand is about, and I totally get the hype now. Starting off with the skincare that I tried, I absolutely adore the way these sunk into my skin. It left no residue, there was no stickiness, no tackiness, nothing like that. It was literally just a smooth base for foundation application. So I would definitely recommend her skincare, especially if you're using it with her products. But I will be testing them with other brands that I have, like ColourPop, even Huda Beauty to see how these mix, but so far I really like them. As for the Flawless filter, I feel like this is more of a skin enhancer for whatever complexion product or foundation you lay on top of this. So I really like it, but I feel I can get away with the same effect using my Huda Beauty Glowish skin tint, even the one from Milani that costs like what, $12. It is literally the exact same thing. This foundation has made me fall in love again with matte foundations, because y'all know for the longest while I've only been interested in hydrating and dewy foundations. This is not an overly dry and matte formula. I mean, given that I did use a lot of hydrating and glowy products beneath it, I still think even on its own it's not like a cakey or heavy matte formula, but it still gives super full coverage. I definitely got full coverage out of this foundation with just like 1.5 pumps and a half a pump of stretch in it. But I totally get the hype around this foundation. It is so smoothing and flattering on the skin. The way it sinks into your skin and just makes it look like one, it's just something you have to see for yourself. You have to try it. Again, the shade range is very tricky. This is 10 neutral, so try to use me as your guide in that sense, or you can definitely look at other YouTubers who have a similar skin tone to yours to help you out, because that is what I did. But overall, this is a gorgeous foundation. As for Mr. Concealer here, as you can see, it's like basically empty now, so I now have to use from a little pot that I have with the concealer that's squeezed out of this. I literally despise this packaging. They really need to fix this. Like, I thought people were being dramatic when I saw people talk about this, but yo, you can't be spending $32 on a concealer and this is what is happening. No, this is a luxury brand. They need to fix this. So bet your bottom dollar I will be filing a complaint, because this is unacceptable. Shitty packaging aside, the formula is freaking bomb. That little bit that I used is so full coverage, and it's kind of like a tacky kind of consistency, kind of like when you have your regular concealers and you let it dry down, then you blend it out. That is the effect this was giving me, but it didn't have any like dry down time. So it's given full coverage. It blends so easy. I was really worried that this would feel heavy or cakey under the eyes, because it was just so full coverage, but it is not. Her makeup is full coverage but lightweight, which I really like. This concealer, I definitely like it. Will I repurchase it? Yes, but I really hope they fix this packaging. I mentioned earlier that the concealer is similar to the Anastasia one, and I believe that's just like a couple dollars cheaper, but I still feel like this one is just a little bit better, just a hair. This loose powder is the product that literally blew me away in this entire review, because it was the last product I bought from her. I was not expecting to buy this product nor like this product. I was super surprised to see how smoothing and just like airbrush it really did make my skin look. And when I saw that I got the shade Fair Medium, is it Fair Medium? Yeah, I thought this would have been way too light. I would have just looked like a chalkboard. This is so pretty on the skin. It is very flattering, and I promise you, if you have even mature skin, this is the powder you need to buy. It's not overly drying, but it does mattify your face in the most flattering way possible, because it does have those little fine shimmer. Like, my face doesn't look shiny, like you don't see it, but there is some kind of light diffusing thing, technology going on in here that is just gonna make your skin look just flawless. You need to try this powder. It is so gorgeous, and there's one shade darker than this, so if you think this shade was too light for you, then give that one a try. As for the finishing powders, I do like these a lot. I enjoy them in this review, but I still feel like I need to play around with them more and test them with other complexion products that I have. But these are super pretty. I really like the way it set my face, and the shades really match me well. Now, the bronzer was the most expensive of all of these purchases, but I really don't mind it, because the way this blended out, the shade of it, everything just came together with this bronzer. I fell in love immediately. I think y'all would have seen my genuine reaction to this bronzer. I absolutely recommend it. If it is one powder in this review that you should walk away with, it is the bronzer. You'll definitely need to check it out. This bronzer will last you forever. So if it is you want to make that investment and buy like one good bronzer and done, let it be the Charlotte Tilbury one. This is freaking amazing. You just have to try it. I really enjoy the mascara. I love the way it separates my lashes and lengthens them. I wish it had a tad bit more volume, but I will say I really like the formula. It is a drying formula. It hasn't flaked on me even when I use the setting spray after. It didn't transfer any, like do any weirdness like that. It was just such a good formula. I love the bristles. I love the shape of the wand. I really like it. I just wish it was a little bit more voluminous. But I have to say, the Huda Beauty one does not get the corner of my lashes properly. I don't know if it's like the wand or the formula or a combination of both, but this is the one that did it. Like, it literally was able to get in there and comb out these corner lashes and like actually hold them up, and my Huda Beauty one does not do that. So this, I wouldn't say it beat the Huda, but it's definitely given a run for her money. So I think I would invest in this. The Pillowtalk lip set in medium, very flattering on brown skin. I like it a lot, but I have to say the lip liner is very comparable to some affordable brands that I've tried, especially Colourpop, and they're like $6 each compared to, I can't remember the price of this, like the full size is like 20 something US, but yo, Colourpop pencils, literally the best. So I probably would not invest in the full size of these. It is a nice formula, but it's not something I would run for, you know. And the same goes for the lipsticks. I believe it's in the same price point as like Huda and Makeup by Mario, by Beauty, and all of these other brands. So I may invest in like one or two of them, but to say like, oh my god, you need to have this, you need to try it, I don't know. I don't think it's like that crazy. It's that wild. It's nice, but it's not like wowing me, you know. It's pretty, but I don't know if it's a must-have. And finally, the setting spray. Let me tell you right now, my face is so dry. Like, I mean, it doesn't feel dry, but it's like there's nothing to transfer. Let me take this white powder puff, like the back side, and show you. Like, I am pressing here, okay? And there's nothing on this puff. Nothing is transferring. So I kind of see why this went viral. So I don't know, it's really good, but I have to say the finish of it and the feel of it is reminding me of the Milani Make It Last setting spray, which also lasts for 16 hours on your skin. And also I noticed, like when I was fixing my hair after I set my face, like right now I can feel it just like a little stiff, almost like hairspray, but not as strong. But there's definitely some texture on this part of my hair where the setting spray like hit it. So I think this is like a very strong setting spray for sure. So I don't know, maybe I actually found a mask proof spray. We'll test it out and see, maybe in a TikTok or something. But it is really nice. I have to say, I love the finish of it. It is very matte, so I would like to see her come out with a dewy finish but still lock in your makeup. I don't know if that's possible, but it would be nice to see because I really like the finish of this one. And that completes my full face of Charlotte Tilbury makeup. I do hope you guys enjoyed this very honest review and first impressions. Make sure to give me a big thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to comment down below what are your thoughts on some of these products. I would really love to hear your feedback. And Ren, do not forget to contact me on Instagram so we can get you your prize. And of course, if you aren't already, make sure you are subscribed to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you are notified when I upload new videos every Wednesday and Sunday. You guys make sure and take care of yourselves. I appreciate you all so much for watching my videos and always supporting me. I will see you all on Wednesday. Bye.